Happy Friday, Golden Hill, and welcome to this week's installment of Action News. I'm Michaela Flippin.
And I'm Todd McCarthy. We've got a great show for you this week.
Of course we do. Golden Hill Action News has become the top weekly high school ALC feature news show in Rochester.
That's right. Hard-hitting news stories, entertaining features, and of course everyone's favorite, the Z-Bart Minute, all contribute to our success.
Here's Mr. Z-Bart talking about this week's topic, attendance.
Go. All right, welcome to this installment of the Z-Bart Minute. I'm going to work very hard to keep it to a minute each week. I'm trying to get it a little shorter to get it within my 1 minute allotted time. Today's topic is something that's very important to school success. Today's topic is attendance. It's critically important that if students are going to be successful in school, they need to attend school on a regular basis. There's a direct correlation between regular attendance and school success and credit accumulation. If students come to school regularly, and it's very important here at Golden Hill, you will be successful and you will earn credits. Students that don't come to school regularly, it's probably not going to work for them. So I'm encouraging all students, particularly as we get close to the end of the third quarter and as we go into the fourth quarter, that students make a concerted effort to be in school on a regular basis. And it's not just be in school, Ava Lee Reif. It's be in school and be in class like you're supposed to. And if you do that, I can almost guarantee that you will be successful not only in school, but here at Golden Hill as well.
Makes sense to me. You can't pass your classes if you aren't even there, right?
Very true. I usually see my grades drop when I miss a class or two.
Students all have reasons for missing classes: appointments, illness, field trips, and many others.
And some might just have a fear of teachers, pedagophobia to be exact. Brian and I looked into that and a few of Brad's other strange phobias.
So, Mr. Watson, what brought you here today?
Well, Doc, I have some issues I was hoping you would really help me with.
Okay.
You see, I have these irrational fears. What's that called? What's the word for that?
Phobias.
Yeah. Like, for instance, I have this debilitating fear. I just like clam up and freak out and scream and cry and curl up in the fetal position every time I'm around a teacher.
Around a teacher?
A teacher.
Okay. Here we go. I have a phobia list, and I think you got pedectophobia, which is the fear of teachers.
Well, let me just find out.
Is it terminal?
No, it is not terminal. Any other fears that you have?
Alright, this one's really embarrassing.
Really? What's here?
I'm afraid tonight.
Right. Gotta paint the shed, Dad. So yeah, it's just gonna be night out soon. Night? Yeah. Oh no!
So, what are you doing?
Well, you see, I have this fear of being out of mobile phone contact at all times. At all times.
Really?
No! No, sir!
Mr. Watson.
Nice job, guys. I think most Golden Hill students have nomophobia. I'm not sure what I would do without my phone.
Cell phones have become one of those things that defines our generation.
Eddie and Monica asked students what they would put in a time capsule of our generation for people to open 100 years from now.
Okay, Miss DeYoung, if you would put anything in a time capsule, what would you put? If I had to choose just one item, I'd probably put in a digital camera, so some pictures of current styles of clothing, current buildings, and pictures of life that we have right now, people doing things. And
That's a
that
good
type of thing.
idea. Okay, if we were to bury a time capsule right now, what would you put in it?
My shoes.
Why your shoes?
So I can remember how my childhood was by my shoes.
Oh, that's nice. What kind of shoes you got out right now?
Some red Nikes.
Mrs. Zebart, if we were to bury a time capsule right now, what would you put in it?
I got the great idea for a time capsule. I would take these bricks right here and I would cut this frog out right here and I would put this frog in the time capsule so that people would remember who we are, because we are the bullfrogs. We're not Panthers, we're not Rockets, we're not Spartans, we're bullfrogs. We're proud of it, and I would put the bullfrog in. Go Bullfrogs.
Cool idea. Maybe we can get a group together to make an actual time capsule here at Golden Hill.
There would definitely be some interesting ideas of what to include knowing our classmates.
If we included any recent newspaper, one of the headlines would surely be about the conflict in Libya.
If you haven't been paying attention to the news, here's our global news correspondent, Fadumo, with the latest.
Libya wants Kafadi out. They want to be free. There's a lot of poor people and they want equal advantages. People who are participating in Libya's protests are being killed by Kafadi's army. He sent his army on his own people. Who would do such thing? There's dead bodies everywhere. He doesn't want to give up power, but the people of Libya want him out. He was once in the military and took over the government long ago. Maybe that's why he's like that.
Hopefully they're able to get things under control soon. Stay strong, Libya.
A group of resilient high school students has also made the news in this past week.
The Fenville High School basketball team in Michigan had to come together to continue their season after one of their teammates died suddenly during a game.
Here's James with more.
16-year-old Westlander of Fenville High in Michigan died on March 3, 2011 after making the team's winning shot to end a perfect season of 20-0. Medical examiners say that Westlander died of an enlarged heart. Public school superintendent remembered Leonard as a wonderful kid. His coaches and teammates will remember him as a hard worker with great determination. He will be missed.
After an emotional roller coaster the past week, the team was able to pull off a win Wednesday night and advance in their state tournament.
We wish them luck as they finish up the season they've dedicated to Wes.
For our final story, the Golden Hill Action News team brings you another restaurant review.
This week, the team sampled a delicious assortment from the Gingerbread House Bakery.
Our own Danielle Holst's family runs the bakery and was generous enough to donate some of their best sellers for us to try.
I really enjoyed the cinnamon rolls because cinnamon rolls are my favorite, and well, the only thing that would have made it better would have been a warm cinnamon roll.
My favorite thing was the donut holes because they were good.
My favorite thing from the Gingerbread House was those raspberry crunchity bar thingies. They're pretty tasty and crunchy.
My favorite baked good from the Gingerbread Bakery store was the Gingerbread Man because it was so good and cooked perfectly.
My favorite thing was the Rice Krispie bar with chocolate on top because it was delicious.
My favorite thing was the cinnamon roll because it was cinnamony.
Thanks again to the Gingerbread House.
We encourage all of you to wake up early and head over to the bakery before school. There's no better way to start your day than with a nice, delicious donut.
Get the freshest goods right at 6 when they open, or on weekdays, or get there before they close at 5:30. They are also open 6:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. on Saturdays.
Gingerbread House is located north on Broadway from Golden Hill at 1104 North Broadway, right next to McDonald's.
Have a great weekend. For Golden Hill Action News, I'm Michaela.
And I'm Todd. Enjoy this week's viral video. It might give you an idea for something to do this weekend.